A stunning big rig accident caught on camera on the 805 freeway. At New at 7, we have just talked to a close friend of the victim. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Virginia Cha in for Kimberly Hunt. This story has been unfolding all day on every edition of 10 News. Tonight, we have team coverage and begin with 10 News reporter Preston Phillips, who just spoke to a family friend of the victim a short time ago. Preston?
Navraj Mokhtar was hit by a concrete mixing truck traveling northbound on the 805. He was standing outside of his car when it happened. I'll tell you why in a second. But he was transported here to Scripps Mercy Hospital in critical condition early this morning. Family and friends tell me he got out of surgery, an extensive surgery, just a short time ago. And they say through this ordeal, he has been communicating some. Hard to believe considering what happened to Navraj Mokhtar. This is him clinging to life on the northbound 805, moaning just seconds after this crash was caught on camera. The CHP says Navraj was hit by a Peterbilt concrete mixer truck when he got out of his blue Toyota Camry on the northbound 805 as he tried to remove a trailer from underneath his car that was attached to this Caltrans sign before CHP says a drunk driver hit it just moments before, sending debris all over the freeway.
Emotionally, we are badly disturbed. He had become a member of this family.
We were invited into Navraj's home this evening. Family and friends shared with us this picture of Navraj in happier times, being fed a piece of cake.
A good person, a gentle person, a humble person, just very submissive.
Family and friends say Navraj is in his late 20s, from Nepal, living here with his wife in San Diego on a work visa. Those close, hopeful, praying Navraj makes a full recovery.
We are going to have happy days in the days to come.
And at last check, Navraj was listed in critical condition here at Scripps Mercy Hospital. Of course, we will continue to stay on this and bring you any new information as we receive it. For now, we're reporting live from Hillcrest. Preston Phillips, 10 News.
All right, Preston. And 10 News reporter Vanessa Van Hefty continues our team coverage along the 805 in North Park with how this crash unfolded. Vanessa.
Well, the CHP says a drunk driver is to blame for this whole thing. It happened just below us here on the 805. Peaceful now, but this morning it was anything but. Watch as one speeding car after another narrowly escapes the horror of what's about to happen next. It was a near-deadly game of Frogger as a big rig failed to maneuver among 3 disabled vehicles strewn across the freeway. Take a closer look as it snakes out of control. Navraj Mokhtar was thrown to the shoulder, the only one seriously hurt. He had gotten out to check his car right when the rig hit.
Can you hear me at all?
The drivers were stopped in their tracks, tangled in this Caltrans mobile sign. A drunken driver in the southbound lane hit it, sending pieces flying into oncoming northbound traffic. 10 News cameras caught it all and was there as the first officer ran to help.
Try not to keep your arms broken, okay?
10 News spoke to family members today who told us Mokhtar had been driving to work at the time of the crash. He appeared to be in shock with a visible broken arm. The semi-driver was okay.
The semi. Are you okay?
So was the guy here in the first car.
Just hit me and I just hung on and the phone went flying.
But the chaos didn't end. More drivers were nearly caught in the web. The CHP says its programmable message sign that looks like this intact was warning drivers left lanes ahead were closed. Unfortunately, a warning came too late for these drivers. 22-year-old Donald Aaron Clark has been charged with DUI. Police say he was responsible for 6 different collisions out here. You just saw the worst of it. Reporting live from North Park, Vanessa Van Hefty, 10 News.
Thanks, Vanessa. We want to give you a better idea of just where this crash happened. As Vanessa reported, it all started after a car hit a traffic sign on the southbound 805. This is just before University Avenue, and that caused debris to fly into the northbound lanes, setting off that chain reaction crash involving the big rig. Now, according to Caltrans, this was all just before the start of the 805 South expansion project, which stretches 11 miles from the South Bay to the 805-15 interchange.